Hello all, welcome back to another video. Welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, I'm going to start a new series where I go through all of my vinyl albums in my collection. I figured I've gone through all of my Blu-rays, still working through like the other Blu-rays in my collection I'm yet to show on the channel and stuff, but I thought I would do part one of my vinyl album collection. I might have said last year I wasn't going to go through like all of my entire vinyl albums in my collection. Well, I've kind of ate up my own words now because, yeah, I just figured because like with my Blu-rays and my 4Ks, I've done all of that into like multiple parts like for the channel. So I thought I would do the same for like my vinyl albums. And this is vinyl LPs. And this is, yeah, going to be split into countless parts, but it'll be a ton of fun. I'd love to go through my entire vinyl LP collection. And I'm yet to go back onto the, vinyl singles collection, my 7-inch singles collection series. I need to get back onto that at some point, but yeah, just in regards to this, guys, there isn't like a like chronological order to this. Now there is and there isn't, because I've still kept it like A to Z, but I've kind of gone through oldest released and then like to newer released. So say like there's going to be like, say, this one, Alternative TV, which is 1979, and then Adam and the Ants, 1979, and then probably a certain ratio, you know, like 1983 or something. So I've kind of done it in that chronological, that in that sort of like order there, so it won't be like AB, AZ, AD, AE. It'll probably be just by like oldest release to like newer release. So I thought I'd just explain that a little bit there, because I've kind of gone through like that order since like probably the last 10 years or something. So the first one we're going to go for is 14 Iced Bears. Yeah, I think they've released about two albums of this band. This is a great album, yeah, like kind of a bit of a shoegazy album. This has got a great song in it, Train Song, and on Thunderball Records. So brilliant stuff. I'll definitely check this out. I'm really looking forward to showing you a lot more of my vinyl albums now in my collection, because I love talking about these. But yeah, brilliant stuff. Just a quick look at the inner sleeve. Yeah, I actually trying to remember how I came across this band, to be fair, but really excellent stuff. So that's 14 Iced Bears. From South Shields, this band is Angelic Upstarts, and the album Teenage Warning. Yeah, I can remember this being pretty good. I haven't listened to it in a canny while, but I did remember really enjoying it. You've got We Are the People on there, and it's got a song called The Young Ones on there. Yeah, it's pretty good, this one. Inspiration was Sex Pistols, Clash. Yeah, very good. I like Angelic Upstarts, good band. And the vinyl, looks like that as well. So yeah, just a quick look at the vinyl there. Yeah, I think this is the only Angelic Upstarts album I've actually listened to. I don't know how many albums they've like released and stuff, but yeah, it was great that they're part of like that punk movement in the late 70s, and you know, like they kind of you know, obviously came from the northeast and stuff, but very good bands, that Angelic Upstarts. Alternative TV. Yeah, yeah, this is really good. I got this from the Beehive in Fanatic last year. Really good stuff. This is like an original press, and yeah, it's Jules Holland even contributes on here as well. Produced by Chris Gray and Alternative TV, and yeah, excellent stuff. yeah, great album, this, guys. This is, yeah, really good. And alternative TV. And the vinyl. On this, Deptford Fun City Records there. So, yeah, yeah, great album. I think there was a couple of the tracks I would say I really liked on here was, what was it? Alternatives and Still Life, Action Time Vision. Yeah, some really good tracks on here. So yeah, I've been meaning to go back to that album and anything else that Alternative TV have done. Yeah, album wise, like to. Yeah, check out more of their albums for sure. Adverts, Crossing the Red Sea with the adverts. This is the Record Store Day vinyl re-release, because there was like the original cover with like that lovely artwork on there. Still a good cover with this one though. I think this is the lead singer, I think. But yeah, this is on Fire Records, which I believe Pulp was on as well in the early 80s. Speaking of Pulp, guys, go and see Pulp on the 7th of June in Glasgow with my dad. Real looking forward to that gig. And yeah, this has got like a shock to the brim full of singles, and there's live versions of tracks on here as well. And then you've got the main album on one disc as well. So yeah, No Time to Be's a good track on there, and New Day Dawning, and there's Bored Teenagers is the other track on here. On the Roof, yeah, great album that. So yeah, that's the like inserts, and just one of the like records looks like there as well. So yeah, very good stuff. That's the adverts. Excellent, like punk bands from the late 70s. Yeah, excellent. Adam and the Ants debut album, Dirk Wears White Socks, Car Trouble, Nine Plan Failed, Day I Met God, Table Talk, Cleopatra, Never Trust a Man, and then there's the track, The Idea. The last track is brilliant. Yeah, great stuff. That's Adam and the Ants. And then we have Kings of the Wild Frontier. Kind of when Adam and the Ants were making it through as a band, really. You know, they were kind of making a bit of a breakthrough at this point. And yeah, this is their kind of more acclaimed stuff. I mean, I think the first album, Dirk Wears White Socks, is my favourite Adam album. But yeah, this is still very good. Dog Eat Dog, Ants Music, and then you've got Kings of the Wild Frontier. Yeah, very good album, this. On the CBS label there. So, yeah, that is Adam and the Ants, Kings of the Wild Frontier. And this is my least favourite Adam and the Ants album of the 3 albums they did. And of course, Adam Ant would go on to doing like a solo career. But yeah, I still really like this album a lot though, to be fair. This is Prince Charming. And yeah, great stuff. Excellent. I really like this album. Obviously got Stand and Deliver on there, which is a classic 80s pop single. Really good. And then you've also got obviously Prince Charming, and there's the track 5 Guns West, Ant Rap. Yeah, and yeah, it's a really good album, this. Original in a sleeve there as well. And is this on the yeah, on the CBS label there. So yeah, that's Prince Charming. I got this from RPM Music for about £3, so really happy with that. Altered Images, Happy Birthday. And yeah, this is a bit more like, had a little bit of a similar vein to like maybe early Susie and the Banshees and stuff. And maybe there's a bit of Blondie in there. Yeah, really good. Yeah, this is a very good album from Altered Images with Claire Krogan. On the Epic label there. So yeah, that's really cool. Altered Images. Yeah, I haven't listened to this album in a little while, but I would give it another listen at some point, possibly even for my birthday. But yeah, that's Altered Images, which I got from like Newcastle Record Fair a little while back. But yeah, yeah, this one was quite good actually. Yeah, there was it produced by Martin Russian, and yeah, this has got like See You Later, Song Sung Blue, and I Could Be Happy. Yeah, I quite like this album actually, pretty good. Lovely inner sleeves as well, love these. On the Epic label there again, so yeah, that is Pinky Blue. Bites by Altered Images, really good album this, guys. This has got potentially my favourite Altered Images song on there, Love to Stay. I love that extended version of that song. That is absolutely amazing. So yeah, great stuff. And oh yeah, nice like custom label to that one as well, guys. And yeah, very good stuff. Yeah, I think Altered Images, I don't know if they made many more albums after this, I'm not too sure, but yeah, very solid career out of the albums that I've listened to from them. And yeah, this is probably my favourite album of theirs. I absolutely love this. That's Altered Images. And then, oh, great album this, guys. This is from the All Pairs. This is the album Playing With a Different Sex. Yeah, this is a really good album, this, guys. Yeah, a band from Birmingham. And I have seen, is it Leslie Sharp? I think it is. I did see her supporting the Chameleons a couple of years ago at the Riverside in Newcastle. Very good gig that was. Leslie Sharp or Leslie Woods, I think. Yeah, and this is like the inner sleeve as well. The inner sleeve, the insert. Sorry, I was meant to say. And yeah, just the label there as well. Custom label. And there's that as well. So yeah, yeah, brilliant. I've listened to this a few times, guys. Absolutely excellent stuff, this. You've got Headache from Michelle, We're So Cool, Love Song, Unfinished Business. Yeah, very good album, this, guys. Fantastic indeed. So yeah, that is the All Pairs. If you're into like stuff like early Talking Heads, or if you like again something like maybe something like the band called The Slits, yeah, this is definitely well worth giving a go. Yeah, I've not played this one in a while. Camera Records, yeah, I've not listened to this in a little while actually, but yeah, I've only given it the one listen. It's well overdue a listen again, this one. That is the All Pairs, and I think this is their second and last album. But yeah, the first album, absolutely great, guys. Yeah, definitely a very underrated album from a very underrated band in my opinion. So yeah, excellent stuff. That's the All Pairs. Another amazing debut album, The Associates, The Affectionate Punch. Brilliant, yeah. The lead singer, who was it? Billy Mackenzie, yeah. He does remind me a bit of David Byrne vocal wise on this album. Really good stuff. Yeah, Scottish band. Yeah, this first album is amazing, guys. So underrated, this. I think this album had like 2 covers as well. I wanted to go for this original cover. I think it was the original cover as well. On Fiction Records, which The Cure were on, and I think Elbow were on as well. So yeah, excellent. Love The Associates. This first album is amazing. Yeah, the track A is excellent, and then Deeply Concerned. Yeah, there's some really, really good stuff on this album, guys. So yeah, that's The Associates. Fantastic. Second album, Sulk, which is a solid sophomore album. I quite like this one, guys. It's not as good as the Affectionate Punch, but still a very solid second album. This has obviously got Party Fears 2 on it. Nice inner sleeve to that one as well. And that's what the label looks like as well. So yeah, I've listened to this one a few times in the past. It's pretty good. Not as strong as the first album, but still a well worth listen. Club Country, the other singles on here as well. So yeah, that's The Associates, Sulk. And then we've got their third album, which, yeah, Wild Lonely. I think this is where the quality start to dip for me. This is from The Associates again. No, I didn't really care too much for this. I've given it 1 or 2 listens, and I couldn't remember a thing about it. Yeah, it wasn't for me, this one, unfortunately, guys. It's still good to have for the collection, but just not gonna have many re-listens of this album, should I say. So yeah, and then this is the 4th album as well from The Associates. This is Perhaps, which again, I don't remember too much about, guys. I have listened to it once or twice, but yeah, I don't remember. I think Those First Impressions, was a single on here. But yeah, it was quite forgettable for me, this album. Just, yeah, didn't really care for this one all that much. Quite a nice label to it though. It's not a bad label, that one, but yeah, that's The Associates and Perhaps. And I did talk about this one on my 10 great 80s albums, and I've got to give a massive shout out now to Al, who works at Beatdown Records, because he was the one that recommended me this band. So Al, if you're watching, mate, thank you so much. And that is the Adolescents and their debut album, self-titled debut album, I think it is, produced by Mike Patton. And yeah, this is a great, fantastic debut punk album from this band. This has got Rick Agnew, who was on guitar here, and I think he did do a solo career. I've listened to his first solo album, I remember now, and his first solo album is excellent. And yeah, just a great sound, like a lot of bands at this time. Excellent stuff. And yeah, brilliant. and I got this one when I was in New York as well. I got this from Generation Records, great record shop. That's where I got this, and yeah, it's on this nice green vinyl as well on Frontier Records. So yeah, this is the album I got when I was in New York as well from Generation Records, and yeah, great record shop. That amazing album. Then we have A Certain Ratio and Sextet, I think it is. Yeah, great stuff from Manchester. Wonderful stuff, this, guys. I think this is from, 1982. This has got Lucinda on there and Knife Slits Water, which that track is a banger. And yeah, it's a really good album from A Certain Ratio. And that's what the label looks like there as well. So excellent stuff. Yeah, I would like to get some more albums from A Certain Ratio. Not got loads of albums from them. I love to get their other album. I think it's called Touch, I think the name of the album is. And yeah, that was really good from what I've heard as well. So I wouldn't mind getting that on vinyl at some point. And then we have their other album, False by A Certain Ratio. Fantastic. Yeah, great album this as well. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I did remember really enjoying it. You've got Only Together on there. And then She Smiles and Take Me Down. Yeah, this was produced by Stuart James and A Certain Ratio as well. Yeah, great stuff, this, guys. Yeah, I've given this a couple listens in the past. It's excellent. So yeah, that's what the label looks like there. Yeah, I think that's the only two albums I got from A Certain Ratio, but a band I would definitely love to, definitely get more of their albums and stuff, because this is a really good one. So yeah, that's A Certain Ratio. And I think we'll end it with both of the ABC albums I've got in my collection, as this is one of my all-time favourite albums. Every track on here feels like a single. It's just pop perfection. Does pop get much better than this nowadays? It just doesn't. It's just hard to beat this, and that's ABC, The Lexicon of Love. Yeah, just a wonderful pop album produced by Trevor Horn. I went to go and see ABC back in 2019 at the Sage Glass House. They were great. Martin Fry was still on top form. Just a wonderful album. To put a bit of a spin on Roy's quote there, wonderful album there. So yeah, amazing stuff. Yeah, just the look of the label there. So yeah, great tracks like Many Happy Returns and Valentine's Day, Date Stamp, and Tears Are Not Enough, The Look of Love. It's absolutely amazing, guys. One of my favourite albums of all time, ABC's The Lexicon of Love. And then the other ABC album I picked up as that I've got in my collection as well. I think James Griffiths has spoken really highly of this album, and it's an album I do need to go back and probably give a few more listens, to be fair, and that's their other album, Beauty Stab. I think this album didn't really do much at the time. I think it didn't get a really great reception, but yeah, I think it is finding its feet in regards to, getting a lot more recognition and a lot more love than I think it used to do. But yeah, that's that one, and yeah, great in a sleeve there. I got this one when I was in Sheffield, I think. And lovely label to this one. Yeah, I need to give this one another listen, but yeah, ABC, great band who was part of like the synth pop movement, you know, like from Sheffield, Sheffield, in my opinion, have got probably one of the best music scenes out there, you know, with like Pulp and the Human League, Arctic Monkeys and Heaven 17. Who was it Ian Craig Marsh and Martin Ware, who were from the Human League as well, who would obviously go on to form Heaven 17, but yeah, excellent stuff. But I do need to give that album another listen at some point. That's Beauty Stab by ABC. But yeah, guys, that is part one of my vinyl LP collection. Yeah, I'll continue on with the letter A for like part two, and then I think I'll be ready to move on to like letter B in my vinyl LP collection. But yeah, guys, do let me know in the comments, have you listened to any of these albums? Do you own any of these albums on vinyl? And what's your thoughts on them? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.